Welcome back for another session of RIFTS as we continue our latest adventure. We had a little bit of a break over the holidays, which tends to happen, so no big deal there. And everybody was able to make it back safe and sound and healthy tonight, so that's good. We can pick up where we left off as the group has undertaken their first official mission for the Mutant Underground, helping their friend and comrade Lorelei as she requested that you travel south to a small fort along the Rio Grande and help retrieve an ancient pre-RIFTS weapon for her. None other than the infamous Glitter Boy armor, which is being held there by a small contingent of cyber knights that maintain the fortress Algernard's Grave. There you can see it on the southern portion of the Lone Star area map there. And you will notice that the VAB has actually moved over to Scrapwall, just to the west of Algernard's Grave there. You guys agreed to do a bit of a side mission as well, which was to contact one of Ark's Skystone's old friends. He asked you to deliver a message to his friend in Scrapwall there, and the high elf priestess of Scientology known as Dinvaya, and to simply let her know that it was safe to return, that the coalition was no longer hunting her in the area, and he wanted the message delivered to his old friend so that she would know it was safe. So you guys decided to pop into Scrapwall, see if you could find Dinvaya, deliver the message, and then ostensibly make your way over to Algernard's Grave and retrieve the Glitter Boy, and then rendezvous with your tech wizard train and make your way back to meet with Lorelei and the rest of the Mutant Underground. So I'm just showing you the Lone Star territory there before we pop back into Scrapwall to give you a good sense of geography as we zoom in here. When we left off, you had just completed a short reconnaissance mission of sorts as Lucien used his Nicodemus, excuse me. I did that
Wrong
the other
game.
day too. I did that the other day. I switched names. Nicodemus used the jetpack to fly in invisibly and kind of scout out the area. So if you look at the Scrapwall map, I went in and put the descriptions for the various areas on the map. You haven't yet, examined any of them in any great detail. But you had pretty much decided to just fly in here in kind of the northeastern corner because the gangs populating Scrapwall there seem to be like staying away from this misty canyon up here in the O and P area there where it's marked on the map. And so you thought perhaps flying in here where the people kind of thin out, you might be able to just kind of intermingle into the populace unnoticed. So did you guys want to do that under cover of night, or were you going to do it right away, or what did you the next day, or what did you have in mind? Does anyone remember?
Let's see, what time is it when we ended? What time part of the day was it? Let's see if we wrote anything down.
I think it was just like late afternoon, because you're able to kind of fly in and get a good look at everything.
It would be smart to wait till the cover of darkness. That would be wise.
The best hunting's done at night.
Nice little artistic rendering of some of the Pecos Empire territory there. And your description of Dinvaya as given to you by Arcs. You know that the gears and that kind of clockwork mask that's represented there on her brooch are some of the symbols for her faith. Okay, so you guys fly in under cover of night. Why don't you ping on the map where you guys want to land? I'm going to guess it's somewhere close to the Misty Canyon there.
And you said when I did the scouting, the mist ran from, is it through O or out the here?
O and P, so
Okay.
Yeah. So it's clear up through there.
Okay. And it seems like this is a pathway to get from there, correct?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it would appear that we should fly in or go in close to that pathway. It depends on who's around.
So, do you just fly in and use stealth, or are you going to do anything else special? Take any kind of special precautions? Because you can fly with the backpack and pretty much move one other person at a time.
Right. No, I could always fly each person individually.
Do we all have a potion of invisibility by any chance?
Well, the mist will cover us, and the darkness will too, for those who cannot be invisible.
Gotcha.
I could be invisible.
I can as well.
So at least while we're waiting for you to bring the others back over, we could be blending in.
How close to the mist do you land?
Do we know what kind of mist this is? Is it going to make us sick?
That you don't know. You haven't really examined it up close.
It could eat our flesh off.
You just know from observing that this region of Scrapwall seems to just constantly be shrouded with this strange mist that obscures whatever is within it. You would have to get closer to it to find out more.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to remember. I don't even think I did on that. I tried to see if I detect the magic from it. I'm trying to see if I did that. Do you recall? If I try to detect magic from the mist?
You might have, but if you do it now, there's you can get like faint auras of necromancy throughout the mist.
Great.
Zombies.
Just zombie mist turns you into a zombie.
Drinks
We still
back
have
the
those
jet.
gas masks, don't we? Do we not?
I hate to say this, but if I were trying to hide and avoid people, that's a really good place to do it.
Hmm. I think the suits we're using, those were like one-use suits, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. And so does the mist go all? I mean, I know it's in O. Is it all the way to? Is it all the way to here?
No, pretty much once you get to the hexes that are marked O, that's where it fills up. So
Okay.
so it's clear through there, and yeah. Okay, so that's
That's
where you guys start landing there, so you
Okay.
can see the openings that lead through what's ostensibly the street there, leading to the Misty Canyon, and then there's still the M and E areas. There's gang members and people just staggering and wandering around in the streets and stuff.
A lot of gang activity in the E. Yeah, I remember that. Gang.
So how big is each square, roughly?
I always try to set the measuring tool, so 400 feet.
Okay. I wanted to know because of my scent ability, see what I can get. But 30 feet or 60 if we're if the opponent's upwind. Yeah, that's not great range with that.
So, do you head into the Misty Canyon or intermingle with the gangs?
What if we land right at the edge of the mist, where we can kind of test it, but not,
The key would be not being seen, but
Even if people see us and they avoid this place, they'll probably just assume we're trying to commit complicated suicide.
Actually, what do you say that we find it right here?
That'll work for me. So we have a little corner to peek around.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the edge, probably have cover. Assume we have cover from the gangs in E and M.
Yeah, you can land there pretty safely and inobtrusively. Just make a stealth check as you're flying back and forth, just to see what you get. Make sure you don't crash into the junk or anything.
Some invisible being hanging out.
Boom. That helps.
Good. Okay, so yeah,
that's the best I can get.
Yeah, so you have no trouble zipping back and forth and using
the mouse,
the jetpack to fly the group back and forth. So you guys land close enough that you can peek into the O area, but you see all you see before you is the rising mist, and it's thick. Like you can't see beyond 5 feet once you get to the edge of it.
Does it have a weird smell since we're right at the edge?
Yeah, it does have a weird smell.
I want to go try to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say anything I'm familiar with.
I'm gonna go through the levels of detect magic and see if I notice any kind of spell.
Okay.
Well, he's remembering.
Yeah, uncertain. It's a smell that reminds you of the scent of graveyards. You know, the stench of the long dead. You find it very, very unsettling. In fact, why don't you make a will save while you're sniffing it?
Mhm.
See what you get.
That's never good. Ooh, ooh, that's iffy. That's iffy. Hopefully 10. Hopefully it's 10.
Yeah, so it's definitely kind of creeping you out a little bit. You don't feel comfortable going into it at this point. Like it feels unnatural.
Step back.
Yeah, so Nicodemus, you're not identifying any kind of spell effect in
Okay.
particular, just this necromantic energy that seems to be pulsing throughout.
Necromantic energy field, some type. Let's not go in there. Alright. Expand it. Alright, so you gotta try to find where
Dinvaya,
Dinvaya. Yeah.
the priestess.
So we have to. Yep. So we gotta try to find her without looking like we're trying to find her. Shall we proceed?
All right, so you guys can start heading into the streets. Do you take any kind of precautions as you walk forward, or what do? You just stroll out together?
Wow.
well, well, assuming we're part of the gang, well, we can walk out just a
I mean,
little bit. Go ahead.
yeah, I was going to say, are there any particular colors the gangs are wearing?
Uh, some of them. I mean, they're. You notice they're more like racially segregated. Like you'll see I marked on the map like some of the different, groups that seem to be most that seem to comprise the majority of the gangs. Like there's what we called the Smiler Gang, where you had the guys that had their faces pulled back and this weird scarification, forcing this rictus-like smile on their face. They're the group of the mutant rats down in the I and J area. Up towards the front, there was more of Dog Boy group, but also, even within the Dog Boy group, there was, there's humans and maybe a few half orcs and things like that.
Okay,
Other gangs seem to be all kind of intermingled. Yeah, so like no specific color. I mean, every group kind of has its identifying features and whatnot.
Yeah. So, do any of us look like we would stick into any of those gangs, or are we just weirdos?
Well, I mean, you guys look like you'd pretty much would fit into any of them. Minus any kind of identifying marks or insignia or what have you.
I say we just go in and act like we own the place. Like we're exactly where we're supposed to be.
I think you guys rolled your knowledge local last time, and we didn't do too well. You pretty much just figured out the basics that this is just a vast sprawl of junk and refuse, long picked clean of most useful bits of salvage, and now home to outcasts and exiles.
As Bella looks back after saying, let's be confident and look like We belong here. You look at timid Dante.
Oh, stick with me, Dante. I will keep you safe. And she like holds up her little green alien and shakes him. And then she puts them back in her pocket.
Okay, so which way do you guys want to head as a group? For now, we'll just use the Nicodemus icon there to move you around. Do you want to head towards E or M or?
So, do we go at the arena or? Oh, let me move. It seems to be. You said the dog boys were where? An I? Is it close to the I?
All the way down at D. Bing.
D.
For Dog Boy.
And these are the rat, and the M is in like the M is like the rat folk, right?
No, I and J. It's on the
Right.
map. Can you see it? M and N is just kind of an intermingling of everything. Well, N is a
Okay.
receiver array, but M that area in there is just gangs that are all mixed together and stuff.
Rattling gangs in I. Okay.
So where do you have it written? Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it before. It
I
just
don't
popped
either,
up all of a sudden.
Nicodemus, I've seen you cast spells. Do you have any that can trace items? There aren't likely to be many of those,
I do not.
holy symbols.
No, I do not. I don't have any of those type of spells.
Even
Oh,
though it's
that
night, even though it's nighttime, there are still humanoids bustling about in the streets. The gangs all seem to be moving together in their own individual groups. There are lone merchants, street merchants scattered about, selling
maybe
odd
we can talk to-
wares.
Maybe that's who we can talk to, one of the merchants.
Just don't make them suspicious.
Well, they're selling things.
But if you ask the wrong questions, they'll think we're here for a different reason.
So we just wander around aimlessly and hope we bump into it?
Mm-hmm. That'll work. How many of those symbols are around here?
Well, and what was quick question? What was the name of her religion?
The Church of Scientology.
Oh, that one. That's right.
You must be loaded.
Well, she is in the tech, so funny how the more money you have in donate, the higher up you go.
It's so convenient.
I didn't do L. Ron Hubbard. Stop me in religion.
Yep.
I don't want to pay taxes. I'm gonna start a religion.
And it's still going, even in the days of rifts.
You're gonna see Tom Cruise on this thing, making films.
No,
He's a legend.
one of the things they say in some of the Rifts books is that like old, like old movie stars and old, actually, movie characters or like story characters could actually be considered deities, like a Spider-Man or anything like that, Superman or something. So
There will be a statue of Tom Cruise around here somewhere.
Well, do you want to talk to one of the merchants?
Oh,
Yeah, well, I would say so. Let's talk to the merchant. We can maybe find something we could use to purchase.
Yes. Step right up, my friend. Got the best wares this side of the Rio. Ah. Bien. Venga, venga. Step up, step up. I see you looking.
which group are you?
Group. I am
Which-
no
no.
group. I am myself.
Who's talking? There's like,
She's trying to say if it's this one or over
okay,
here.
yeah, thank you. Okay, oh no,
That's what she's asking.
there's like 7 people on the board. I don't know which one's talking.
It's me. I'm the one talking to
Oh.
you. He's waving at
Oh.
you.
What?
I don't have control of the characters. You got switches.
Okay, that's what's.
That happens
There
every
we go.
time I
Oh,
pull
at
you
least I
out.
didn't have control. I can't move me or click on it.
I can't move me.
It happens
I
every
can
time
move
I
just
pull you guys
fine.
from your.
Everyone
You-
else has been.
Oh, the crazy one doesn't. She can talk for the rest of it.
Hey, yeah, what do you sell?
Well, we have the finest baubles and trinkets. What you need is a lovely, lovely ring. There, have your boyfriend. Is that you have with you? Buy this for you to show his undying love, and we have some of the finest, purest water, absolutely unradiated, that you'll find this side of Houston.
Mm.
Dante wants
Yeah.
you to sniff the water to see how full of it he is. But Dante can't
smell
physically
radiation?
move.
Can you move yet? I can finally move. Can you move yet?
Oh,
No.
oh, no, I move.
There you go.
I can't smell water, but I can radiation, but I can smell contamination with like dirt and all sorts of other stuff.
He has water, guys.
I think you guys bought a dosimeter or something last time, didn't you? You bought.
Seems
Yeah.
like we did because we were checking the radiation when we were close in the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we did. We have a dosimeter and a bioanalysis kit. Yeah, we do have a.
I just stick the dosimeter like wand into the water, like
Yeah. It's like
click, 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 click.
just going off. He's like, ah, what's a little radiation? Just
And
clears up some of those patchy spots in your hair.
by giving you more patchy spots.
So, well, it evens it out, I like to say. Always look on the bright side, my friend. Please don't let that hold you back.
Bright side didn't have Cherenkov radiation.
Here, how about this? Full official military rations straight from the coalition.
Mm.
Brought in from a convoy recently plundered here by the raiders. Look here.
Do you have a fork?
Freeze-dried ice cream. No, it has this little spoon that you eat it with. Yeah, look.
No,
Little
I need
wooden
a
spoon.
fork.
We don't.
I can
Well,
actually read. Is it actually like, are they actually MREs and are they expired by like 400 years?
they are. He does have like just coalition MREs. Yeah, they're not expired though. So
But they're all like the pork and beans that nobody wants.
right.
He has ice cream though.
Yes, and the wooden
I gotta
spoon.
tell you, freeze-dried ice cream is many, many miles away from being ice cream.
Yes, but would RIFTS people know that?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, I've always heard of it, but I've never tried it.
Freeze-dried ice cream is a dry packet of disappointing dust.
You're a
If you
monkey.
add
How would
water,
you
it
know?
will be a disappointing paste.
Oh, he's a monkey. What does he know? His palate's not
I
right.
am a doctor and a chimpanzee. I am not a monkey.
And
I do not
his
have a tail.
taste is all funny. What does he know? He can't tell us what humans eat.
How much for the ice cream?
For you, 1 universal credit.
Do I have that?
Do you have a single dollar? I have
A credit.
I think like 20,000 of them.
no. I like that.
Oh, okay.
Gold coins.
Yes, I will give him credit for the ice cream.
Okay, he gives you a packet of freeze-dried ice cream with
I
the
got
wooden spoon.
ice cream. I got ice cream, and you don't got none. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything special, like no weapons or anything like that, but just basic, very, very basic gear.
Do you have any
know.
religious symbols? Do you have any religious symbols?
Religious symbols. Like, what would you be looking for? Something from down south? Say Tezcatlipoca, perhaps? And he opens up his jacket, and there's like, you see a bunch of
My name is Lenny.
shiny baubles and trinkets there hanging there inside his jacket. No, not Lenny, Lonnie.
Sweet Lenny. He
Lonnie.
ain't got any.
Lonnie, the good merchant. Remember that. 'Cause I will never let you down and never rip you off. And never
Lonnie,
give
you
you,
are such a good guy.
never sell you anything more irradiated than what you can handle.
Looking for a piece from the Church of Scientology. Do you have any symbols for that?
Oh, you mean something like this? And he points to a small medallion that has the clockwork mask of
Exactly.
Scientology there.
I've been searching for it. How much is for that?
For this, that would be 1 credit.
Thank you. I will take one. I am looking for others who may follow my faith. This will show them we have the same belief. Other one was procured in a battle.
My friend, we all have the same faith. That is the faith in the credit. Now, is there anything else that I can bring to the faithful on this fine day?
I wave the dosimeter over the symbol.
It is not irradiated, though there is like a very faint, like background radiation here. Very faint, like there could be some things irradiated, nearby.
You like weird trinkets, right?
You're talking to the merchant.
Yeah.
Well, I like anything that's worth its weight in credits, my good friend. That's what being a good merchant is all about.
Dante pulls out a crystalline knife blade, the one he got from the worm. It was literally just a shard that was vaguely shaped like a knife blade.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Would you be interested in this?"
And what is this? A rare piece of ivory, perhaps?
It was a crystal from a worm that attacked us.
Worm tusk. I see. So are you going to try to sell it to him?
Yeah, Dante will explain that the whole worm was made out of crystal. This was a shard he found that was shaped like a knife blade.
Okay, so you'll need to make a diplomacy check to haggle with him.
I'm definitely diplomatic. Let's see if I can even find the skill, because I'm apparently blind. Let's roll with a -2.
Oh, you're worse than me.
We're gonna roll. Sure, let me roll for you.
He just may as well hand it over to him.
Well, let me see that. So you say you got it. Well, unfortunately, this type of thing really only has its value to perhaps the raiders living out in the wilderness. They fashion it into spears and that sort of thing. You see, The best I could do for you is give you 5 credits.
No, thank you. It's worth more to me as a trophy than that.
Ah,
Sorry.
very well. He hands it back to you. Perhaps you can find another collector. Maybe I would recommend the free market in Houston. There are some who are much more affluent than the riffraff that you find here in Scrapwall. And speaking of Scrapwall, I don't see any insignia. Are you new to the town?
Bella's just looking at everyone else for an answer.
Dante's being Dante and not answering random strangers.
Now come now, Lonnie the good merchant is so.
I thought you were only interested in credits. Do you want information or do you want credits?
Ah, well, my friend, I'm in no business of buying information. That's for certain. It's merely a professional warmth.
I do have a question.
So now you're buying information. I see. Well, Lonnie the good merchant is all ears.
I'm trying to find more items from the church, my church. Do you know of any other of your peers that may have more? Or any of the churches around? Any churches or gatherers of it?
He scratches his head for a moment while you make a diplomacy check.
Do I need to make one?
Yes.
I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 10.
Okay.
It'll be 16.
Okay, 16. Very good. Okay, so he responds favorably. Let me think. There would be oh yes, what is that that DB down in the eastern wall, I believe. Yeah, she's one of the few magic users and healers in the area. Runs quite a lucrative business, even. Trying to think. I'm having a hard time remembering her name.
Do you want some of my ice cream? Maybe that'll help.
No, that won't help.
Give him credit. She nudges at Nicodemus. Give him a credit.
Well, give him a credit. I get. Well, this
I'm not diplomat.
Maybe we can find some other things to buy from you.
Oh, well, I thought you were buying. Yes, well, you need something for your lovely wife, sister, is it? He holds out like an array of odd trinkets, like Hawaiian leis and 3 wolf head T-shirts and strange necklaces and baubles and that sort of thing.
How much for that necklace?
That depends. Who were you asking about again?
The necklace.
No,
I
but
asked you.
Which church were you asking about again? I forget.
Same with my church. I was asking about, do you know of any gatherings of the church of?
Well, in that case, this necklace is 5 credits.
Alright, so I buy the necklaces.
Oh, I remember. Dinvaya. That's right. Claims to be priestess of Scientology or some sort.
Do you believe her? Do you believe her?
Well, I believe anything if the price is right, my friend.
I would love to meet her. How do I get to her?
Well, you merely take a left here through the Smiler's territory and head to the south end there towards the Bullies gang. If you reach the Bullies, you've gone too far. But she's nestled there in the western corner of Scrapwall, a chapel hidden behind a door made of large gears.
Oh, it sounds
Ah.
wonderful. Shouldn't we go that way?
Can I
here
sense
you go, my dear.
motive?
Sure, you
Just-
can sense motive.
I want to make sure this guy's not taking us for a ride.
He seems to be being forthcoming at the moment.
At the moment.
Let's just not tempt him.
Well, thank you for your patronage. Or we should thank you for our patronage.
I'll be back. Find a fork. I'll buy it from you.
Very good. I'll work on that.
Awesome.
And he turns and starts continues his sales pitch to the street. Baubles, trinkets, finest.
Water in the land.
Yes, bits of jewelry and the cleanest water in all of the Lone Star territory. You won't find a cleaner glass of water in all of the Pecos Empire, or my name's not Lonnie, the good merchant.
Probably is the cleanest one in this area. All
Uh,
right, we should go.
While we're walking, are there any like decent sized sticks?
You said what?
Sticks, like a stick on the ground.
It didn't sound like you said.
I knew what you were talking about.
I'm sorry, I have a speech impediment, which I actually do, but I have issues with my S's.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Honestly, I do too. But whew, I just like what?
It happens. If you can't laugh at your own problems, you're just gonna be grumpy all the time.
You're absolutely right.
Exactly. There are no sticks just laying around, but you can buy like a walking stick from a merchant or something, or you could perhaps go digging through the scrap along the walls and perhaps dislodge something you can use. I mean, there's lots of twisted metal and whatnot.
I don't need anything big. Maybe 6 inches long.
You guys hear laughing
I
as
hear
a group
Jabba.
starts walking towards you.
I seriously thought that was you making fun of me saying 6 inches.
No.
I did too. Actually, I did too.
I did too.
I thought that was Kaiser laughing. Actually.
Hey, I think we should go, like, really fast.
Miss, do you have any food? The merchants see these guys come and they turn and start walking away.
Oh, now we have this.
If you don't have any food, you can still stay. They're all laughing.
Oh, you must be the big bullies.
That's right, we are the bullies. Yes, bullies is what we are. They start walking closer and closer.
Close.
You do not want these problems. Just move along.
You were way too close.
What shall we do with you?
Be careful, we may be the death of you.
What? What did he say?
Dante would like to use unseen to become invisible now.
Okay.
We told you.
And then I've got a plan.
Hey, that son of a bitch turned invisible.
Yes.
He's going
Like I
to
said.
sneak over here.
Wait, you can turn invisible once you do that. Initiative will start.
Okay. Well, you did. So we'll roll it.
Ah.
Oh, it's not inevitable.
I was going to attempt to intimidate him. That was my whole goal.
Well, you can attempt, but they notice you turn invisible.
Told you.
Oh,
Oh well, I still start combat invisible.
Yes, you do.
That is blind.
Tell me, what is the color of your blood?
You first.
Wow, this is bad.
Despite my low charisma, I took a feat, so I'm a trait, so I'm actually decent at intimidation, sadly.
That's a good thing.
You're so passive.
I am. No, it's always the quiet ones that are the most scary when they snap.
True. That is true.
Yeah, guys on there twice, I think. Okay, so everybody looks good. All right.
0, 1, 2. Okay.
I think that was supposed to be a 12. There we go. It's like Nicodemus is going to be at the top of the order.
Are all of them human? I want to try to identify, but it's hard to tell.
One guy is really big, right there in the middle.
Right.
Two of them are dog boys.
Okay.
This guy and this guy. And then the other two are human.
Okay. First round, I am going to pull out my bow, and I'm going to cast Divine Favor. In turn.
Show you a bigger picture of the dog boys here, so you get a better idea. That's what the one looks like. And then the other one. Yeah, it says note, but wait, did that show to you, or did it just show you the same one over? Well,
The dog. I see
regardless, there you go.
the cool ass dog with the sig.
But anyway, there you go.
turtleneck.
Two dog boys, two humans, and a really big dude.
Okay. Can I try to identify the big dude? Is that knowledge local?
Yes, knowledge local.
I don't have knowledge local, so I can't identify him. I ended my turn anyway.
You can make just a basic intelligence check if you want.
Sure.
See what you get. Not to identify him, but to see what you recall.
Oh, then.
You don't recall much.
Oh, it
He's
basically
just
gave me the
big.
roll. I must have clicked on the wrong thing. I clicked on intelligence. Oh, I have 0. I guess I just rolled a 9.
That's
Okay.
right. You don't remember.
You have no intelligence.
I'm average.
Okay, so Dante, you
Actually-
start invisible.
Okay, and it's been a while since I've. This is my only Pathfinder game. If
It's okay.
I do a ranged attack in melee, they'll get an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, but not while you're invisible. Only after you become visible.
Okay. Um,
Unless they can see you somehow.
well, the scent ability will let them tell that I'm over here. They can't. I think there's still a mischance because they can't actively see me, though.
Right.
The creature when the creature is within 5 feet of the source, it pinpoints the source's location. Yeah. Okay. But step right there. If he's going to take an attack of opportunity against the invisible guy, he
They
can.
don't. No.
And well, I know the ones that'll cause us the most trouble, which is the ones that can track us. So Dante's going to put down the other dog boy.
Okay.
If they're just automatically going in to aggressive stance. Those were words I said.
Oh my.
Nice. Nice.
Who are you
Don't
targeting?
know if that's enough to kill the mook.
Are you just shooting at the one right in front of you, or which one were you shooting at?
The one right in front of me would have my scent the best, so him.
Okay.
As I pop out of invisibility.
Wow, what a shot. Yep. Okay, yeah, you completely
Obliterated.
are gonna, yeah,
Dang, why couldn't have been the big guy?
kill him.
Told you.
So,
I said it was that one guy first. I
So-
gotta be fair.
Yep. So it's a headshot or whatever. How do you kill him?
Just straight between his eyes, and the blood splatters all over his friends behind him as the back of his head goes out.
Oh.
And can I attempt to intimidate these people?
That's a standard action. Unless
Oh,
you have
it's a
some kind of,
standard?
unless you have, I mean, you have to have like a way to do it, during combat.
Oh, okay.
There are like
At the
some
very-
abilities, like you can kill somebody. Like the gunslinger has like bloodstained grin. If they kill somebody, then they get a free intimidate, that kind of stuff. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Swift. It's a swift action to become invisible, so I'll just yell. This isn't an actual intimidation check, but I'll yell. He said back off, and then I'll disappear again like a coward.
Okay. Ah! They killed Ralph! Those bastards!
Told you. Told you.
Kill them!
Wait, no one of them kung fu movie.
Does that make me the ninja?
Ah, your technique. Kill them.
That means
Yep.
Bella's the samurai.
So they yell out, kill them! All right, Dr. Kaiser, what do you do as all this is going on?
Tell you blow them up.
I'll blow him up. So I'm gonna throw a frost bomb at this guy in this square.
At the big guy? Okay.
Indeed. So, and he's gonna have to make a fortitude save or be staggered.
Ooh, very good. Cold bomb, you say? Okay, very good.
Wait, it says stun. Hold on. Oh, no, they're staggered. Yeah, staggered. Only the guy who's directly hit.
Okay.
And all of these guys take 8 cold damage.
Okay, and they can save for half, I do believe. What is your save DC? From the splash effect, that is.
I don't know. Hold on a sec.
Okay, so when the bomb goes off on the big guy, he just kind of
Reflex save is 10 plus half my level plus my intelligence modifier. So, what level am I? I don't remember.
I think you guys are 5th.
Oh, I have
6.
You're
We're
6th. Okay, you're 6th.
So that would be 17.
Okay, failed and failed. They all failed. The big guy, the bomb goes off and it, like, coats him with frost, and he holds still for just a moment, and then he reaches over and he wipes it off, like clearing off a frozen window.
Does anyone know what he is?
I'll slice you to death! Do you want to try to ID him? Knowledge local? Dr. Kaiser?
Huh?
Do you want to try to ID him? Knowledge local?
Oh, yes. And I'm gonna move away.
Okay, that is pretty good. So you recognize him as a mountain giant, which you guys faced mountain giants once before. Actually, it was when you met Bella. She was being carried by a mountain giant, if you recall. Show you a nice picture there.
Pretty much.
He's not
Or
the same
Pit.
one, is
It looks like more Pit.
No, he's not the same one. It's totally different. You guys killed that one, yeah. No, but they're indigenous to the area, so you'll run into them sometimes in gangs and whatnot. So, Doctor, you have 2 questions. So you know they are giants. They're big. They like to use weapons to smash things. What 2 questions do you have?
Do they have any weaknesses?
They do not have any vulnerabilities.
Do they have any special powers?
That they do. They are mostly mega damage creatures. But in their cases, though, they are immune to cold, fire, and poison. They do have damage resistance, dark vision, low light vision, and limited psionics, so they can actually detect psionics, but nothing beyond just the basic abilities there. And they're very big and very strong and very durable.
Well, he's all yours, it appears.
Okay. Now it's his turn. Make sure I've got everybody's.
20.
20 what? What do you mean?
AC.
No, actually, I was trying to make sure I had marked all those guys with their damage from the
Cold bomb.
from the cold bomb.
Good grenade.
Okay, so he's still laughing, and he reaches around to his back, where he has a giant sword strapped to his back. What shall I do with you? Why can't you be more cooperative? I guess we'll just have to cut you up into itty bitty bits. And he flicks a button on his sword, and it vibrates to life. And he activates the vibroblade. Move, you fools! Okay. Dog boy bounces around. So the big guy has the blade. He's like waving it over his head. The other one's hiding. I still smell him. Treacherous feral rat. The dog boy pulls out a small dagger on the move and turns it on and slices at you when he gets up close. Nicodemus. You say 20. And he misses.
A little too slow there, my friend. Too slow indeed.
I'll get you.
We shall see.
This guy pulls out a pistol and aims it at Bella. And he takes aim. But it bounces off your armor.
Yes.
They're pretty tough.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Not so tough we can't knock them down to size. And this guy pulls out a machete and steps forward and slashes at you. And it bounces off your armor as well.
What
And
century are you from, old man?
get him! Bella, what do you do?
Bella is going to take her scythe and power attack the dude standing right in front of her. Too bad.
Very good. 15 is going to miss, and a 9 is going to miss.
Dang.
Haha, too slow. We'll enjoy plucking the gears out of your arm.
Can I 5 foot still?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a 5 foot step back.
You can even 5 foot in between attacks.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. Oh, and I got that long reachy thing.
All right, brings us back to the top. Round 2, Nicodemus.
I'm going to 5 foot step back and hit this one. I guess I guess that was Cool Dog Boy.
Yes.
With a rapid shot with the bow. Let's keep things as quiet as possible. He's in point blank. So. 24 and 24
That hits, and that hits.
for 23.
Ah. He,
Intern.
the arrow hits him. The second arrow hits him in the neck, and he falls forward, clutching at his throat as the blood pools around him in the streets.
You were warned. You may retreat anytime you like.
Ah! The big guy yells, "I'll kill you for that!"
Sure you will.
I will. Anything else from Nicodemus?
Ooh.
Oh, you frighten us so.
Dante.
Well, there goes my target. I wanted to get rid of the trackers.
Well, you know,
Of
the big
course.
guy is psionic as well.
Yeah, I was more worried about the scent, but you know what? I'll go after the big guy.
Good.
Awesome, Dave. Good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he's within 30 feet of me. Which means I get to use my big boy roll.
Nice.
Part of that's precision damage, though. I don't
Good
know
shot.
if that matters. A sneak attack, that is.
Yeah, you get your sneak attack off, so you can do damage. His damage resistance will come into account to reduce part of it.
Okay. And that breaks my invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of using up another use of my invisibility, I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to move over here and hide.
Okay.
Aren't you invisible?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Not,
okay.
not invisible anymore. Yeah.
30 feet, so was here, so I should be able to make it right in here to hide behind the wall.
Okay.
And I think there's normally a penalty for... Oh, it's staying hidden while sniping. I wasn't really hidden.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just
know.
you just re-roll your stealth as you go into the room.
Okay.
If you're hiding, that is.
Yeah. Is this a room or a short wall?
Yeah, it's a wall. It's like a room. Yeah.
Okay, but I could poke my head up over the wall.
Yeah, there's like some people like sleeping in there against the wall. There's like some drunks and somebody smoking something pungent in the corner, that kind of thing. And he's like,
Good,
hey,
it will.
hey, you want some of this, dog boy?
Well, at least he's trying to share. Good on him. Wait, why is my stealth only an 11? It's not adding my +3. What's up with that? From being proficient in the skill.
I don't know. We'll have to look at it, but we can just add it manually. Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Kaiser, what do you do?
Kill. Probably. Oh, actually, there's an idea. What does the Dazer pistol do?
It stuns, forces a fortitude save.
Oh, fortitude
Stun,
save. Yeah,
yeah.
that was the question there. He's a very big man. I think he probably has a pretty good fortitude save. So, does the giant look hurt?
Yeah, he took a gunshot, so he got shot in the shoulder. He's not happy
Like,
about
does he
that.
look like he's very hurt?
No, he does not look very hurt.
Duly noted. So we're gonna move up and firebomb him.
He's immune to fire.
He's immune to fire?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
ID'd that. Yeah, he's immune to fire, cold, and
Why
poison.
is he immune? He's immune. Oh, fuck. I don't think I can heard of that. I don't have.
No
Poison.
frag grenades.
Nope.
Shoot him with normal bullets?
Can you become the big monkey again?
I'm not getting into melee with that fucking thing. What the fucking size of him?
That's why you get big.
Yeah, I'm still not nearly as. I'll shoot him with a gun.
You're so brave.
I'm very smart. You can tell if I'm not getting into melee combat with him.
I can't pick on him for not being brave because Dante's whole thing is hiding before shooting.
I know, he's like, I'm gonna hide again.
I
Go
feel
hide
like I'm
again.
just out here by myself.
I'm here with you. What are you
You
talking
are.
about?
You're like a way away.
he laughs as the bullet.
Wait.
The mountain giant laughs as the bullet bounces off of his skin. And then he comes rushing forward, swinging his sword at Bella. Ah! Don't run! I want to make friends.
I want to acrobatics.
The dice are on your side. Wow.
He appears to be slow and clumsy.
Yep. He swings, but you're able to duck under it. And, he misses. The
You're
vibroblade
just playing with me.
hums over your head. I've yet begun to play with you, Red.
Just don't touch the hair.
Okay, so this guy comes over and he's looking in the door for you, but he doesn't actually see you there, Dante. Okay, so this guy comes over to try to flank you, Bella, so he's going to provoke.
I'm gonna hit him. Can I still do the power attack
Yes.
with that? Okay, I just can't remember right offhand.
Right, that is going to hit. And he runs into your scythe as he's trying to run past you. Bitch
Gotta
got
watch
me.
out for those things.
And he falls forward to his knees.
All right, big guy.
Oh no, he fell over. Seems like all your comrades are losing their life.
That's because they're weak. Ha
I'm gonna 5 foot back again,
Okay.
and then in turn.
You not gonna do anything else?
Took a strike.
That was attack of
Oh.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Oh boy.
It's your turn.
I'm going to make everybody mad. Get right here. And I'm gonna power attack him with my scythe.
Okay.
Please be on my side, whoever my god is.
That's it. Get closer.
Oh.
Very good. 28, 14. 14 is not going to hit, but the 28 does. That thing's pretty sharp. But you can tell you're having trouble penetrating his armor, but you do injure him, but not completely. You don't get the full bite of your weapon, and then the second swing just bounces off his thick hide, and he laughs at you. Now it's my turn. Next
He goes
turn.
next. And I point at Nicodemus.
Next.
It's his turn. This is a Pokemon battle, damn it.
Round 3, Nicodemus.
With a swift action, Nicodemus looks at him and says, judgment has come upon you. And he enacts Bane on his bow, which lasts for 6 rounds. So it's going to take a shot
Okay.
at the big guy.
Okay.
So that would be 6. 86 plus your bonus. Okay. That's 4. 21 to 17. And if it
21 is the only one that hits.
okay, and then that will be and also addition with the Bane 2d6.
Ah!
20.
You bastard.
Yes. We told you not to. We told you to walk away. You were given plenty of time and opportunity. But now death is your opportunity, for you have been judged.
Now it's my turn. Ah!
No, not just yet.
Well, that's what he's in the middle of saying. Dante, what do you do?
Well, Dante, from his crouch position right on the other side of the wall, is going to pop out and put a bullet in this man and probably take an attack of opportunity for it. But he's not good with not ranged weapons.
Okay. Actually, you've got enough wall there that you can. You've got cover to prevent the attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Okay, so you step out and take a
Wait.
shot at him.
That was a 19 on the die. My
Mm.
weapon crits on a 19. Why didn't that register?
It's not
as a
19
crit?
on the die. You're looking at it wrong. You have to look at the bottom row.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
a
rolled an 8 on the die.
10 in parentheses.
Yep, I did the same thing forever.
You rolled a 10, and then you got plus 8, plus 11, or plus 3.
Okay, sorry. Me no brain good.
It's
But
okay.
24 piercing to this man as I stick the end of my rifle in his mouth.
Yeah, that just blows his head right off. Hey, here he is.
No, it's more like he. It's silenced. Remember that. I did go out of my way to buy a silencer.
That's true.
All right, and now I'm going to attempt to hide. This is definitely sniping at this point. So I took expert sniper as a feat, so I only have a minus 10 to the roll instead of a minus 20.
Okay.
So I'll only get a plus 4 to this roll. I don't know how to add modifiers, so I guess
I don't think you can do another roll until you move back into the shadows, because you moved out, didn't you? You moved out of the corner.
Sniping rules are weird. Let me double check them.
You have to hide with a move, so you already moved.
I haven't moved this turn.
Didn't you step out of the corner? Because he was right there, wasn't he?
No, Dante was here the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead then. You just need to move and as long as you can move, you can add a stealth into it. Move into cover. Move
Yeah.
into a hiding space.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Moved at least 10 feet away from my target. You can make one. Oh, yeah, I do have to fully move. You're right. Okay. Where's a good spot? I can get cover from him by poking on the outside of this wall here.
Okay.
Duck around the corner. There we go.
Go ahead and make your roll. Doctor, it brings it back to you.
With a minus 7 to whatever this is.
Okay. Not your best roll.
Yeah, it's only a 14 total.
Is Dr. Kaiser going to do anything?
I'll take a pot shot at him, but I can't do very much to him. Does he literally take no damage from that first shot?
Yeah, it didn't get through his DR.
He has DR. Jesus Christ.
Do you have any buffs or anything?
Nothing that does more damage.
Just shoot at him. Maybe he'll run at you.
I don't want him to do that. I'm gonna hide.
Really?
Yes, run past me so I can take your ankles out.
Okay. Is he going to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. It's my turn now. And he's going to full attack at Bella there.
Acrobatics?
That's what your AC is for.
Oh.
Okay, so it looks like he's going to hit with the second swing.
Oh.
The first one goes a little wide, but he hits you with the back swing. 4, 15, 22 points of slashing damage. Ha!
Ooh.
As the Viro sword hacks into you. Your blood is red after all. Matches your hair. Bella, what do you do?
I'm going to.
Slice him. Pull it.
Yeah, I'm going to power attack with my scythe.
Full attack?
Do I have full attack?
Yeah, you just hit the attack. It'll attack twice
Okay.
for you. Right, so 20 hits, but the other one is deflected. Gets through for partial damage. Hey, you're pretty good with that thing. You can see he's bleeding a lot more now.
So I hear. I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
Hey, don't go anywhere. Round 4, Nicodemus.
For Rasmus shall judge thee with destruction. So I enact the destruction judgment. So I'm gonna hit him with rapid shot again.
Okay.
Actually, I was spelling in. Does your site have long reach, like 10 feet?
I think so, but I'm looking on my thing. I can't remember.
It'll affect my modifier if you do.
Didn't we add it? Maybe we hadn't added it yet.
I don't know. Just asking. Alright, I would say it's not though. Okay, I would just say it's not. And then plus 7.
It has the trip property if it's a
Yeah.
normal.
Scythe doesn't have reach. Yeah, it has crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 28 for 19.
It bounces off his armor.
Oh.
The 28 does?
Oh, not the 28, but the 13 does.
You
Yeah,
mean the
28
13?
hits him. Hits him in his chest.
I'm like, hell, he just got stronger. Bane for 6.
You shoot him mid-laugh.
Oh, I didn't. I hit the wrong one. It's supposed to be 2d6 for the Bane. So it's so 28 altogether.
Okay. So where's the second arrow hit him to finish him off?
Ooh.
I told him judgment was coming.
Where are you going to hit him at?
Okay. Well, it just hits him in the throat.
Okay.
Actually, he falls that way.
With it tilted like that, it looks so derpy.
Like, oh.
And I guess to the victor the spoils of Cersei's ruffians. I start searching this one.
I'm just gonna go straight for the big guy.
There's a really big sword none of us can wield.
Okay.
She might be able to wield it.
True, I don't know her strength.
Can we take a short break? I have to go move cars for the snow.
Yes, actually, I was just about to say it's 9:30, so let's go ahead and take our bathroom break then,
Okay.
and
Right.
we'll be back in 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys were looking for loot, so I'll start putting that on here.
Just knife, not knife
Knifeu!
A knife's a knife with a little anime chick on it. Okay.
I put a picture of my ice cream in the discussion thing. Hee
Okay. But is it freeze-dried ice cream?
In those pants, probably.
Oh, now you all come back.
Yeah, well, after the ruffians and thugs are disposed of, yeah, the merchants come walking back, but I'm still putting the
Stuff up.
the loot in here for you, so we'll pick up with that there in just a second.
So I will say Dante's a little interested in that deagle if no one else needs it as a backup, but
So it's all yours. I got the last rifle.
I was
I'm
gonna
back.
say I think the doctor needs a stronger pistol.
Welcome back.
That's true. Like you, something else you're interested in?
I need some healing if anybody can help me with that.
I don't know.
I have the little pokey thing. Where are you? Oh, okay, I see where you are.
The nanite hypo gun.
Yeah, hypno gun, man. That's a hypno gun. That's fine.
No, it's a hypo gun because it's like a hypodermic needle gun.
It was a joke. I had said that once by mistake. The hypno gun.
That's what.
A little while back. I don't know how much you need. Here's another one. That's 6, so 10 all.
I was looking for the stats on the light riot gear. I think I'm in the wrong book.
That's in the RIFTS equipment guide.
Are those numbers with a +1?
Assuming it's the same as is it the same as healing, like with a wand, or just a regular healing spell.
Yeah, it's 1D. I think if you guys got the basic one, what color did you get?
I think it's the basic one. It was the basic one.
Yeah, it starts at 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
15 so far. How much more you need?
Hold on, I can't count that fast. Not tonight. It's just not the night.
She says
for
she's
numbers.
tired today.
6, 7.
I can't count when I'm tired either.
I just can't. And then you gave me more.
Give you 15.
I'm almost full.
Okay, one more. 2. Did I get you there?
You're going too fast. Hold on.
You say you're almost there, and I just added 2.
I know, but you're messing me up. Hold on. 3.
I'll be eclipsed.
There's method to the madness.
I guess should we just distribute the eclipse to everybody? Everybody gets 3.
Dante doesn't need any. He only uses ballistic weapons right now.
Okay. What about you, Doctor? You use 4 eclipse. You don't need any eclipse.
I'll take an eclipse. I have not need of any right now.
All right.
Hey, hit me one more time with that thing.
And I hit upside the head with it.
Yep.
Another 2.
Hit it again.
8.
Oh, there we go. That's what I needed.
That's
Yes.
1, 2.
Make sure you double check your color
Yeah.
too to make sure
Oh,
on that thing,
I am.
Phil.
1, 2.
Because if it's a higher grade, you're losing some healing.
Yeah, if I remember correct, because I even bought some more of the clips to go in it.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correct, I'll double check it. I'm pretty sure it was the low one, like the light healing.
So the doctor can tell you all about mountain giants. They are hulking, muscle-bound behemoths that, according to some rumors and speculation, are the creation of the Lone Star Complex in an attempt to bring out humankind's primal instincts and power. They are easily provoked and always fight with unrestrained ferocity. Mountain giants enjoy conflict and are utterly ruthless in combat. Most matters are black and white for these human mutants. Kill or be killed, hunt or starve. They've been known to literally tear a person apart, limb from limb, for startling them or for walking in on their lair. The brutes regard any intrusion of their lair as an act of aggression and respond accordingly. If they are or were human, they are also cannibals, because most mountain giants eat whatever they kill, whether it is an animal or a human. On the field of combat, where satisfying one's hunger is not the issue, the brutes will eat part of their opponents, a symbolic gesture of devouring one's foes.
Yeah. Well, maybe some other giant to come and eat him now.
According to the local Indians, mountain giants or Native Americans, are also said to see spirits and will not hurt the shamans, the mystics, or weaker people. I'm actually reading
Weaker
from the
people?
book. Well, it says the book actually says that they will not hurt Indian shamans, Indian mystics, or the mentally retarded. So I was just trying to swerve around that.
Because you can't say retarded now, right? Isn't that
Right. The giants sometimes associate with broadkill demons and Simvin, but they've only been known to have appeared in the area over the last 15 years. There are less than 100 believed to inhabit the nearby Rocky Mountains, and perhaps some 200 to 300 throughout the mountains and bluffs of the Bend in the Lone Star area. And yes, they are particularly nasty, as you could tell. They're immune to several energy attacks, and their mega damaged skin holds them well in physical combat. And you hear like clapping off to the side as you're gathering up all this gear and stuff. And Lonnie, the good merchant, comes walking back. Woo! Boy, you sure are good with that. Now, before I continue with this, I do want to say you guys did, just as a reminder, because I know it's been a little while since we played regularly, you guys did just leave Hughestown and the free market there, so you have the opportunity to bought stuff there. So if you have credits and stuff and you want to upgrade armor or weaponry or anything like that, I mean, you can still claim some things that you had bought then, you know. Because here in Scrapwall, like you can see, you've already met one of these street merchants. I mean, they really don't have much, so
Right.
So that's really up to you guys. And also, before I forget, I just want to remind everybody, because I think everybody except one person has voted on the plot hooks on the role-playing channel. So make sure that you do put in your votes on that, so you can help influence the next few legs of the campaign. Because I feel like I've pretty much got the overall campaign plotted out, and I want to see which way you guys want to go through this, and then I can kind of tie it all together. So, but anyway, so vote on that.
Okay.
You guys are pretty good. What gang did you say you were with?
The gang that minds its own business. We just saved you.
Oh yeah, but don't you want people to know who you are? You're not with the bullies, obviously, because you just killed the bullies. You're not with Redtooth's gang, are you? Or I don't see no Lords of Rust insignia on you. No, but that was a scrap-worthy performance.
You're welcome.
And you can see the silent merchant that's like carrying this guy's stuff for him behind him. He's like smiling and nodding towards you when he says Scrapworth. So Scrapworth is a local colloquialism that is kind of like another word for respect, for local respect. So when you have Scrapworth, you're becoming respected.
Nice.
So no gang, huh? So they must be, he turns to his buddy behind him, the gang with no name. And he turns and walks back to his buddy, and they're like talking and nodding towards each other, and they keep
The no name game is awesome.
they keep looking back towards you guys and like throwing you a thumbs up and stuff. They're like,
Yay! Yay! You're going, yay! Yay!
Bella looks at Nicodemus and is like, "You could have gave us a cool name."
You so could have. That's more up your alley.
No, I can't convince anybody that.
Shall we proceed?
Maybe while we're walking, we can think of a name.
you can do that. So Lonnie pretty much explained to you guys, how to find Dinvaya's chapel. He says they refer to it as the Clockwork Chapel.
The eastern wall.
Yes.
But in the western corner, though, right? Yeah. Of Scrapwall. The western corner.
So I'll move you back out to the main Scrapwall map there. You guys can see where you are.
We've already killed a bunch of people, and we've taken like 5 steps on the map.
Well, you guys would be a little bit over this way. Yeah. In that little opening there is kind of where
Yes.
you were talking to the merchants, and yeah, and you came across the bullies, so to speak.
So down here, she's in this area.
Yeah, you
Eastern wall here, somewhere in this. We gotta
yeah,
get to
it's
that.
actually unmarked.
Okay,
Hold
but I'm
on,
just saying
I'll
that's
show
the
you.
area. I just want to make
Yes.
sure I got the right area. Because I remember it says eastern wall of the western corner. So
He
I'm
said we
thinking
had to go
this
through
area.
the Smilers territory.
Mm-hmm.
To go. This would be the fastest route direct. Okay. Well, shall we proceed?
I might break up for a second here because I'm trying to set up a handout right quick. But you can see that the inhabitants of Scrapwall
Okay.
are used to this kind of activity. They watch the fight and then they all kind of turn and go back to their business. Okay.
I'm like having Tatooine vibes.
There is a bit of a Tatooine vibe to it, certainly. And as you guys are walking along, make a perception check.
Everyone.
Well, anyone that wants to. Okay, so that's pretty good. So everybody notices what appears to be a silver raven flies up and lands on the ground in the street in front of you.
Mm.
And it hops around on the ground in a small circle, and then it turns and it motions with its head back in the direction of the direction that you're heading, almost as if it's urging you to come forward, to continue in the direction you're going. Kind of hops ahead of you.
So we were going that way anyway, right?
Yes.
Alright. Why not?
Follow the bird.
This is more up your alley, Doctor.
No, following strange avians is not up my alley. This is obviously leading us to someone who sent it, whose intentions we have no idea.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's also electronic.
Is it electronic?
That
It looks
picture
like-
looks
which
like
idea- which-
I've
which
got,
I did?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I
I've
take
got
magic
my-
from it?
yeah, and I've got my detect psionics always active too. So.
Yes, so you do detect magic, and your detect psionics picks up the magic from it as well. So it is magical.
Let's try to ID it.
Okay.
Arcana.
Spellcraft. Yes.
Spellcraft.
Or knowledge arcana, yes.
They're the same. I'm just gonna take 10, get a 50. Oh, it's knowledge. I gotta roll.
I've only got knowledge psionics that won't help
18.
learning about magic.
$18.
Okay, 18 is not going to do it. But you do detect magic from it, it is. I'll tell you what that is. Well, once I find it, moderate enchantment and transmutation.
I'm sensing enchantment and transmutation from it, so it may transform to something else beyond your god.
Or it could be the transmutation is what's letting it move.
We shall see.
So it hops in a circle and waits for you to start walking forward. And as you begin your stride through the street again, it retakes flight and leads you through the twisting, dusty alleyways of Scrapwall. See a variety of unsavory individuals hanging about, lining the streets. Many drinking at this time of night. Again, you see the various groups sticking together. You know, groups of mutant rats here or over there. A group of dog boys, maybe a orc mixed in with them. Of course, humans of all varieties intermingled with most of them as well. But as you follow the raven, you notice that when people see it, they kind of move away and make space for it. So you guys are able to follow it past the arena, and no one seems to molest you. Literally and figuratively.
That's good to know.
As you follow the Silver Raven through the streets.
It would really suck for Bella to have to take someone's hand.
Because I will.
So you make your way past the Smiler gang. You can see the areas marked E are where all the gangs kind of intermingle, and then each group has their own territory. Okay, so I've moved the Nicodemus icon down on the map towards the southwestern end, and you can see you're following the Silver Raven as it leads you into a narrow alleyway in the midst of all the junk, and you hear what sounds like the tumultuous sound of metal grinding on metal coming from the end of the alleyway.
We go in. See?
So the raven flies to the doors, and then it pulls its nose up and heads up into the sky and out over the junk to where you can't see it, but it has apparently led you here to where to these great gears that seem to form a doorway of some sort. Grinding walls of gears block off the western portion of this narrow valley. Only two large gears remain motionless, situated at ground level in the center of the wall, where one might expect to see a pair of doors. So, what do you do?
Let's go knock on the door. Or what's the bird doing?
It flew up.
It flew away.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, so it's gone. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Is there a
Dude,
door
I'm a-
knocker?
I'm gonna roll perception on the doors.
Okay.
So 16. Hello, room. And then and they appear to be locked.
Do you
No.
you actually don't see like any kind of door handle. I mean, it's just like it's two large gears. They're motionless. There's a lot of grinding gears all around them, so it's like a wall of grinding gears. I'm gonna move you guys.
So that's
to
what
the
appears
map.
the sound was coming from.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We're shifting. I guess we should. Map has changed.
Yes. So moved you guys over on the map there so you can reacclimate yourself.
I detect any magic. I don't expect it from the door at all.
You do not detect magic from the door.
No
And with your perception check, yeah, you can see that there don't appear to be any handles or any obvious ways of opening it.
Just to be sure, I'll look over this direction. Do perception check in here just to see if notice anything. Oh, same thing. This room in this area. Make sure we don't get ambushed.
Right. There's like a few derelict individuals there huddled up against the wall, like sharing some kind of flask. Yeah, what do you want? They seem to be doing other things beneath a tattered blanket.
Okay. So I knock on it. Boom, boom, boom.
You don't want to know what they smell like, Dante.
I don't have a choice. They're within 30 feet. But don't describe it. I'll let my imagination run
Okay,
wild.
very
He's
good.
like, woo wee! That's what he said.
Dante's holding his nose.
Can we hurry it up? So I'll knock. So I knock on the door. Anyone in?
Okay, so the door, the gears make a kind of an unlocking sound, and then they roll apart to reveal the chamber beyond. So
Chamber.
open that up for you.
Dante hurries inside to get away from the hobos.
And when you step in, you are greeted by the sight of a large, unsightly construct of some sort. Put them on the map there. I was opening the door for you.
Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Sailor.
Yeah, right. Trying to get the map revealed for you guys. And I'll show you a bigger picture of them. There you go. Getting a lot of lag on my end tonight too. Like all my
Snowstorm coming.
panels are slow to transition through.
We're supposed to get like 18 to 24. My brother's
Oh, wow.
house is in the zone to get more than 24.
Oh, that's scary. Where are you?
I'm in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're way on up there. We're in North Carolina, so it's much more temperate here, to say the least. But yeah, we're supposed to get some,
We get 3, 1 to 3.
Yeah. which is a lot for us. that's
This
like
is our
18
first,
inches
like-
for us.
This is our first blizzard in years due to the global.
Oh,
Like this used to happen every year, a couple of times. Now, nope.
24. Ooh.
Well, it seems to be a construct just made of junk, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a Junkticon.
Transformers. More than meets the eye.
So the giant gears slide open, and you see another antechamber there, and a further door at the top of a short flight of 3 steps there, leading further into the chapel. About you, you can see on the wall plaques and mirrors and the clockwork mask symbol that you've become familiar with, and the same that you purchased from Lonnie earlier. There, adorning the wall. And the junk creature shambles forward. I don't think shambles is a word. Shambles forward. Lurches over and touches a space on the wall, and you see this gear door roll away as well. Actually, the one behind you, the 2 giant gears roll forward to close. After the good doctor gets in, of course, we'll move you in. There you go. And the door opens. Here, I can reveal the rest of this part of the map for you. I'll just show you all of it.
Oh, wow. Shall we enter?
Why exactly are we entering this place?
You followed a silver raven here.
Oh no, I know that part. I'm asking the other players. Like,
Because it appears to
The
be at the
lady.
same symbol with the priestess that we've been.
I guess seems like a trap.
It could be.
Dante's gonna be sniffing the air to see if there's any hidden creatures in the area.
In front of me, do I detect any magic?
Do you detect magic, and do you scent anything in the air? Well, there's the scent of a living creature that has been through the area recently, but it's not within 30 immediate feet of you. And you do not detect any active magic at the moment.
No, it's no magic being cast so far. Is anyone here?
Who comes to the Clockwork Chapel? Do you seek to become clear at the feet of Xenu?
We're seeking the priestess. Is she here?
Well, then your journey has come to an end, or shall we say, it has begun, and you see a small half-elfin figure emerge from the room beyond. You can see 4 statues arranged within this room. The chapel here shaped like a gear. And she motions towards the statues. Yes, Xenu looks down with grace upon all who seek his wisdom. No, you have not come to become clear, I'm certain. But I understand that you have spoken my name in the streets of Scrapwall. Seek no further, for you have found Dinvaya. What brings you to the Church of Scientology?
We were sent to you to meet with you.
And meet with me you have. Put her picture up since she's talking to you. Did I live up to your expectation? She laughs quietly.
You have exceeded them.
Excellent. And must I say, I was impressed by the news of your scrapworth. You recently dispatched a rather nasty group of bully thugs, including that damnable mountain giant. Thank you for getting rid of that bastard.
He kind of got rid of himself by attacking us.
Well, you were sent. May I ask by whom?
Honestly, this is out of game. I actually don't remember. I didn't write it down.
You can show her the small stone that Ark's Skystone gave you as his token.
Art. We were sent to deliver this to you.
Then you know the high priest. And she steps forward to accept the stone from you.
Yeah, they said something about it was safe for you to come back or something like that.
It's safe to you return
Nobody
to your
else
home.
seems to remember.
Safe to return home.
Yep, you don't have to hide out anymore, even though it looks really comfortable here.
Lejos Ear did become a home for me for some time, but that was a very short time after the war. You know, I spent time trying to help Tolkien during the war, but it was to no avail. You think they would have easily fended off attacks from the Coalition, but the waves of Coalition forces were never ending. Yes, I found myself hunted by the Coalition for war crimes. And I came to hide here, down in the south, just above those damnable vampire-filled lands.
Sense motive. People getting war crimes here. That's what they're doing at war crimes. Definitely didn't, mind control people into killing themselves and then raise their bodies as zombies, right? That definitely didn't happen.
He's a very trusting type.
No.
I don't say all those things, but the distrust is written on my...
That is not what happened. I worked with the Grey Sages and even those Cyber Knights that disobeyed the order to remain neutral in the war. These are war crimes according to the Coalition, but to me they're to the acts of a freedom fighter seeking freedom for Tolkien and freedom for those of us that would be persecuted by the Coalition, be we magic user or DB, and she kind of waves her hand at some of the rest of you, or mutant, a freedom fighter, not a criminal. But here I come to live and hide amongst criminals here in Scrapwall. I do see the irony in that.
But now you may return. No longer be near criminals. If that's what you want.
Well, I'm not sure if that is what I want. But that is good to know. Perhaps I shall make the journey and visit with Arch Skystone and his small daughter. She must be so much bigger by now, Lorelei. It's been some years since I've seen them.
Oh, she's all grown up.
Yes, you humans do have a way of growing up. But why do I say humans? I'm half elf myself. My own heritage, a mystery. Life is strange, but such is the way of Xenu and our path to being clear. Yes, well, thank you, my friends. Thank you. I appreciate you delivering this message, and if there is anything I may be of service, in any way I may be of service to you, please. You are welcome here at the Clockwork Chapel, and all are welcome in the sight of Xenu.
Well, thank you. We did what we were supposed to do. So, what's the best way to get out of here?
The best way to get out? Just head back out through the gate. It's the only way in or out. I mean, you did come in through the gate, didn't you?
Yeah. So what's that smoky stuff that we just kind of saw lingering, hovering?
On the opposite side, the misty.
The smoky stuff. Oh. Did you have something to do with that shootout in the Smilers headquarters yesterday?
Don't know what you're talking about.
No. Playing it close to your vest, shootout. I see. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Kaiser, you feel like she's being, fairly honest with you. From her point of view, she believes, she's innocent of wrongdoing and whatnot.
She... Well, actually, I don't know, knowledge look like, do I know of it? Have I seen, like, a bounty board with her face on it?
Sure, make a knowledge local check. Yes, you may very well have at one time.
Okay, our work is done here.
Well, that was all kind of a letdown.
It was super nice to meet you, lady. Keep up the good work.
How big is her bounty, by the
way? She's no longer wanted. She is free.
It's probably worth several thousand credits at least. Yeah.
How much?
Probably several thousand to the coalition at least.
Only a few thousand. That's boring.
Plus, you don't have to go run and hide again. So when the fight happens, with a big creature behind you or in front of you.
Well, friends, thank you, and know you are welcome to. You are welcome here in the Clockwork Chapel. Should you ever return to Scrapwall. And what did you say your name was again?
I didn't.
Oh. We forgot to do that.
Well, if you're going to stay in Scrapwall, you'd best start thinking of a name, because you don't want every random thug in the street to continue challenging. The only way to keep them away is to show them who's boss and gain their respect. Well,
I think we did that. We killed the giant.
That you did. So, you're worthy of a name. And she...
Well, perhaps you can give us one then, if you feel like...
Oh no, I'm working on it. I promised you guys.
Oh great.
Well, merely focus...
We're gonna have a great game name.
We're the undesirables, that's all you need to know.
We can be the Bronze Bat Squad.
The what?
Are you naming our gang or like a team on Legends of the Hidden Temple?
That's an older reference.
You know, all this
Oh,
metal,
considering
man.
the prevalence of vampires around here, let's not say that. Or myths. Or blood.
Dante raises his hand slowly. I'm part wolf.
Yeah,
Ooh.
don't tell anybody that. I think you might be a vampire. Can you become a vampire?
Probably
Tilts
so.
his head.
Can I become a vampire? Oh my god, I've just decided that my real goal in this campaign is for Dr. Kaiser to meet Doc Reed.
Well, there you go. Okay.
I wish to become Doc Reed's new apprentice.
Well, then you need to vote
Do
on
mad
the
science
vampire.
vampires.
You need to vote on the vampire subplot then. That's in the subplots on the
Hold on, I gotta
role-playing
go
channel.
change my votes.
Because that's the one that'll get you over that way. Okay. Oh, you did ask about the smoke area. She actually thought you were talking about something different, but then after you clarified, she means, oh, the valley, the haunted valley. No one goes there. From what I understand, there's some sort of, I don't know, phase world ship or something crashed there, and there's all sorts of unsavory undead about. And there are several spaces in Scrapwall where you might run into radioactive materials. And parts of the haunted valley are the same. Yes, be on your guard if you go there.
Good to know.
And then
All I can think of is the loot there, even though Dante wouldn't.
and she thanks you, and her junk construct walks you back out the main door, and you guys can head back out into the alleyway with the grinding gears. I know sometimes you go on a battle mat and it's actually not to battle. Believe it or not.
It did look like one, didn't it?
I mean, it could have turned into one.
It could have turned into one, yes.
We did our job. Why would they send us into a bad place?
I meant if we messed up.
I thought we were we were coming here to get the glitter boy.
Oh, we're going there now.
Yeah, Glitter Boy's next stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glitter boy then?
So you remember you guys were supposed to go to Aldrinard's grave. You were supposed to go to the fort first, which is where the Cyber Knights have the glitter boy. But you decided to come here first because you thought it would be easy to just deliver the message and then figure out how to transport the glitter boy, rather than having the glitter boy and coming here. That was the reasoning I was told anyway. So now you delivered your message, so very good. So you got the ding ding ding. Yeah.
So
Right.
let's see.
Let's get out of here.
Let's exit.
Let's go say bye to Lonnie, Larry.
Lonnie the good merchant.
Hey, I have to tell him bye.
Send him an email.
He said he was gonna get me a fork.
You have one already.
No, I don't have a fork.
So, how do you guys decide to exit?
So, do we just fly over this fence, or do we actually try to go out the gate that we didn't come in on?
I think we should just kind of check out the sights and go back, to the misty stuff, but not go into the misty stuff and then fly over.
Why do we need to fly over there?
Because that's where our little truck thing is at.
No, we could go back at least.
Or we could just go out the gate and walk around.
Yeah, that could work too.
Yeah,
maybe it won't be as suspicious.
The VAB it got moved actually. It's right there. I must have grabbed it accidentally. But yeah, you guys had it parked right there.
All right, so we just go out. Do we go out the gate? Let's go out the gate.
Did we ever figure out where the gate was?
It's down here in B.
It says gate right beneath it.
Oh, I didn't go that far down. I apologize.
That's okay.
I stopped at C. The little icons are blocking it.
So as you guys are making your way through the streets, you see a ramshackle pair of buildings with walls and roofs made of strips of leather and fur, timber, metal plates, and other junk lashed and bolted together. Sitting in a gap in the surrounding mounds of refuse between the two buildings runs a metal gate that's closed to block passage to the exterior. And you can see there are several guards on both sides of the gate, armed guards.
Just keep on walking.
They're guarding the gate to keep people from coming in, I'm assuming.
We'll find out.
Let's find out. Boop, 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 boop. We are exiting.
Okay.
And we don't look suspicious at all.
Is this what you actually said?
No. We the
Oh.
badass gang. That's who we are. We're the badass gang. Yeah, we took down that map. Mm-hmm.
Dante's trying to look confident, but his tail's tucked and he's still slightly hunched.
I whisper, I lean over and I go, you know you did shoot the guy in the head. You have a lot to be confident about.
Okay, they let you out.
Yeah. Think back.
Have a great day.
Hey, back. Where's the thing?
Run!
They seem to be more
Now you have
concerned
to
with people
run.
coming in. You can see as you're heading out, there are like a couple merchants outside that are having to show some papers to the guards and whatnot. They're stowing, making sure they don't have any weapons and that sort of thing.
Can I keep an eye out to make sure we're not being tailed?
Sure, make a perception check.
I'm just moving us along
Okay,
as we get going.
very good. You don't think anybody's following you? I mean, there are, groups of thugs walking around. You can see a few kind of dune buggy vehicles driving around towards the front, towards the gate. I mean, that's what I mean by the front. But it doesn't seem that anybody's actually paying any particular attention to you guys, especially as you kind of make your way along the dark side of Scrapwall back to where you hid the VAB. And you make it back seemingly unmolested, and the VAB is still there. You guys did a good job. Yeah, you did a good job hiding it, disguising it with, pieces of scrap and tin and whatever else you could pull off of the heaps along the wall. Okay, move you back over here to the Lone Star map. There you are, Scrapwall. So you're supposed to go to Aldrinard's grave to meet with the Cyber Knights there, led by one Captain Dalen, who is the contact name that Lorelei gave you. So, do you head straight over? Do you guys want to rest, or what are you doing? It's definitely, I mean, you waited till nighttime to do all this, so it's getting late in the evening now.
We should find a place to camp and rest.
I agree.
And then we can kick some more ass tomorrow.
And how I'm looking for the hexagon here, in this map. How far? Each one.
If you use the measuring tool from the sub menu on the side, it'll show you. It looks like they are 17 miles each hex.
See that at?
Can you guys see that?
No.
The measuring tool is right in the middle of the side menu.
Okay.
Where you got the roller at the bottom and the pointer at the top. It looks like an upside down Q.
Sure.
It looks like a comb laying on a plate.
Okay.
Click on that and you can measure your
distance that way. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so you guys are 34 miles. That is, I think you can get that. You can get there in one day. You can't go real fast because the roads are
terrain.
Yeah, the terrain is all very
How
dangerous.
we start along the path and then stop once we find a good place to camp.
Works for me.
Yeah, and Dante can go out hunting for food so we can save rations.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to hunt. It's just a lot of dust, sand, dry grass, cactus, scrub.
Yeah, but snakes and lizards, bro.
Close, that's true. If you go closer to the Rio Grande,
scorpions.
It's a lot greener there. Flowering fields, palm trees. You can even find grapes and citrus fruits.
Hey, scorpions are a good source of protein.
Sure, make a survival check to do your hunting. That's pretty good. Yeah, so you can catch some jackrabbits and some other things like that. Of course, these are mutant future jackrabbits with like 3 ears and 5 feet.
He'll cook up the same.
Exactly.
He'll cook the radiation out of it.
And let's see what else you see.
So to find a campsite, do we do survival check or do we do a?
Yeah, survival check to find a good place to camp. That is correct.
I can do that. I can take 10 on that and get a 24.
Okay, so yeah, so you can find a nice little butte of rocks where you can kind of nestle the VAB away from prying eyes, kind of get it out of plain sight and whatnot. And you guys can set up a little.
And I'll take the first watch.
Little camp there. Well, I have trouble finding what I was looking for.
Bum.
Okay, so you have a relatively quiet evening. Nothing seems to have followed you from Scrapwall. I was going to potentially show you what you might have seen, but I can't find my source book. That happens sometimes. Okay. Well, anyway. So you sleep through the night, relatively quiet. Maybe see a herd of something come thundering through in the middle of the night, but nothing bothers you. You guys can resume your drive the next day. Continuing on.
Sure, time to get there.
Continuing across the prairie lands. Until Algernard's grave, the old fort, rises up in the horizon ahead of you. And it has probably seen better days, which seems obvious as you approach, because the central keep itself is old, but there is thick smoke rising from it. So, you see smoke, black smoke rising from the keep.
Do we see an entrance?
Can I pull out my binoculars and try to get a better look?
Sure. In fact, let me move you guys a little bit closer. There is an entrance to the keep.
Shrink this map.
Right, you guys seem to be driving up from that way. There seems to be a main gate there as you drive up.
One?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. This is to remember what did they give us any warnings about this place?
No warnings, just that this is, you know that Algernard's Keep is an old fort that was maintained by the Cyber Knight Algernard to help people that would be journeying north from the vampire lands. There was actually a local legend about Algernard because he was among the Cyber Knights that helped fight in the war, and then he was returning home after the war when he received a missive about his love dying, that his betrothed had died while he was away, and his family blamed him for it because he wasn't there to her family blamed him for it because he wasn't there to protect her. So Algernard threw himself from the battlements of the keep here and died, killed himself, and that is why the fort became known as Algernard's grave. But it's currently maintained by one Captain Andalin, who maintains a small presence of cyber knights here to help travelers as they make their way across the wilds of the Pecos Empire. So as far as you know, I mean, there shouldn't be anything that you have to worry about. Except something doesn't seem right as you drive up.
Always.
You got nothing to worry about but something. Maybe it's a black plume of smoke. Where's the smoke? What part can you tell? What part the smoke is coming from? Appear to be coming from? Is it a particular area?
Yes, it is rising from... You can't see inside, so you don't know like exactly what the, what that section of the building entails, but it's like the backside back here. Ping on the map. This section back here is where the smoke's rising from, and you can see kind of directly ahead of the van of the VAB. Excuse me, the van. That's where a lot of the wall had been destroyed in the past, so it's in an advanced state of disrepair. There are huge gaps and holes and stuff in it. You see that a little bit there.
So basically, we could enter there if we had to, if we couldn't get in here.
Well, I mean, that's for you to decide.
So, do we sneak in or do we just go in the front?
Let's go in the front door.
You can see that there appears to be a couple people atop the battlements there on either side of A1, and they're like waving their arm. They're waving, trying to get your attention.
Okay.
Bella's gonna wave out the window at them.
Do they look distressed looking at them through my binoculars?
Distressed? No, they don't look distressed. I mean, they're just people up top waving at you.
Do they look like cyber knights?
Make a knowledge local check.
I don't have that. Oh well. Wait, cyber knights aren't psionic, are they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Would knowledge psionics work?
Sure, make a knowledge psionics roll, sure. They don't look like cyber knights. But they could be the acolyte type cyber knight that's not, fully armored and psionic and all that stuff.
Okay. Dante will go, I don't think those two are psionic.
Hey! They're waving at you from the top of the battlements. Stop! Don't get any closer!
Why?
We should probably stop.
Why?
I'm staying in the car.
It's not close. It's not safe.
Why?
There's been an outbreak.
Of what?
Some sort of virus. All the cyber knights are sick and dying.
But they're robots, right?
No, they're not robots.
Okay.
Cyber knights are not robots.
She's never met a cyber knight.
I'm gonna there's like a cupola and like a hatch, right? So I can pop out of the top.
You all have your own little hatch you can open. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop out. Can you describe their symptoms? And I brought out my notebook.
Okay. They're like,
What's
yeah.
the symptom?
They're like, yeah, they're like real sick and stuff. They don't feel good, and they're dying.
Do they have a temperature?
Yeah, it's hot today.
You're an idiot.
It's real hot. No, it's a virus.
How did that virus how did the outbreak begin?
We don't know. Everybody just got real sick all of a sudden.
Are you too sick?
We could be.
Do you have any gear that will protect you against contaminants?
Does anyone have environmental body armor?
I'm trying to think.
Not yet. It's expensive. You guys haven't bought any yet.
Yeah, this Mind Shield Combat Crown doesn't help with that.
Well, maybe they have some.
Yeah, they're covered in virus, so no.
Yeah, everybody's real sick. You should go back.
Can I roll insight to see how much smoke these guys are blowing up our asses?
That would be a sense motive.
Sorry, my other game's 5e.
Aha!
Nice.
Nat 20.
I
Yeah,
only
very good.
got an 18.
I tried to drag everybody on the board here, but they're not showing up for me. The fuck?
Just to help, to see if I get really high, but it didn't get super high.
Plus 8. Yeah, that's all.
So
there we
this
go.
is out of metagaming. This is where
Damn it.
the suit cyber thing is, right? Armor transformer thing.
Yes, this is the plot. Yes.
Yeah, I know. So
you
it's here somewhere.
You were
in this
supposed to
building,
come
though.
here directly. Yes, and you guys, you went to Scrapwall first. But yeah,
Consequences.
as far as you know, it was supposed to be. It was here waiting for you. Yes.
Hey, we would have got sick with them if we were here first.
Did they?
Why did
know
we
that
go
we're
to Scrapwall then at all?
So
Yeah.
you got, I explained earlier. So you guys reasoned that so you wouldn't lug the clear boy there. I mean, this was the idea. So you were gonna pick it up here, and you didn't want to drag it into Scrapwall.
It would be a big gleaming rob us and steal us beacon.
That's true. Well, I have to reload my page right quick.
Okay.
I'm lagging so bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if it's alright if right before bed last night my Dante used dissolving weapon, because it doesn't have a duration and it's instantaneous.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
fine.
spend the points
That's fine.
from the day before.
Sure. Okay, I'm loading back in. Okay, sorry. So you guys, yeah. So confer amongst yourself, figure out what you're gonna do there. I went ahead and put everybody on the board.
How'd our sense motive go?
Oh, okay. I was struggling with getting all the figures on the board there for some reason. Sense mode is 22, 18, 21, nat 20 from the doctor. Oh yeah, they're lying.
Yeah, how high up the wall are they?
That's a good
funny.
question. The battlement is 15 feet high. So they're about.
I think we all just share a look like, well, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Seems like Doctor. Seems like the doctor's a genius.
Do you want me to take them out?
Yes, please.
I should point out that whoever these people are, they've probably taken out the cyber.
More reason to. I'm going to attempt a hide check, and then I'm going to use the 300 feet of range on my sniper rifle.
Okay, well, you have to open the. Everybody, unless you say you open the hatch and you're like leaning out or whatever, you're still inside. So you have to open your hatch and figure out what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna get back inside the map.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Go back. It's not safe here.
Can I try and sneak
We have
out
a doctor
of my
with us.
head?
We do have a. While he's doing that, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say we have a doctor that can help bring one of the sick ones out, and we can diagnose him.
It's not safe for the doctor. Everybody's sick.
Oh, sounds like you need to go back in.
We're sick. You're waving at you. So Dante, so you can open. You have to open the door. Now you can sneak out of it, but you have to open. You have to have an open hole to get out of.
Okay, I am on the opposite side from them, so... Oh, do you think it's possible for me to do that without them noticing?
They open out the top.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah,
has an opening out the top. Yeah, there's little manholes covers running along the top.
We'll open it and then go up the top and
There's a door out the back.
then distract him. So I come up top. Are you sure you don't need? We could bring medicines for you all. You have medicine.
No,
Sneak
we're
out
sick.
Back then.
Wait, why don't you just leave the medicine there and we'll come get it. But you got to get to a safe distance.
How far back is safe? How far back is safe?
Like, just go away.
I'm trying to keep it distracted.
I'm trying to move my character. All I can move is the VAB.
I was wondering who was inching the bag for. It's like, no, go back.
That was me trying to move Dante. I'm trying to sneak out the back door while he's distracting them.
The car just
We'll
keeps
bring-
rolling.
We'll go and bring you some supplies. Tell us what you need.
Okay, everybody. Let me check the doctor here, make sure
Do I need it? Okay.
his token's not working either. For some reason, it does not let me drag you guys from the character list. I just
Mine
have
is
to-
working. It's checking it. Mine's working.
I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, mine's working.
Oh, now I can get me.
Okay.
Okay.
So do your invisibility thing.
Yeah. I'll use a marker use of unseen, so I sneak out invisibly.
Okay, are you gonna sneak out the back door then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dante will whisper, "You want me to sneak in or take them out?"
Take them out.
That would be good, probably, to discover how many of them there are.
Hey, why are you opening the back of your van? The other guy's like,
Oh, just shoot him.
ah, screw
Okay.
this. Let's just shoot him. and they pull up. They pull up
that's
guns
where
and they start aiming towards the van.
You didn't hear
Oh,
that.
we're
I said
leaving.
that
We thought-
inside of the truck.
No, that's what
We-
they said. That's what they said. You were saying the same thing.
Oh.
Okay.
We're leaving. We're leaving. Do not shoot us. We're just trying to provide you some help.
17.
They probably flat-footed. Else they can't.
He's flat-footed, if that helps. Because I am very invisible.
That does help. Okay, so that'll hit.
What's that?
It's silenced.
Ah!
It looks like that virus is hitting you really hard.
No, they're
You
shooting.
don't want help?
Who's shooting?
And with that, they start firing back because
That's
he's
the virus.
he's still up from that shot. And this will be a good spot to end for the evening because it is 11 o'clock. But you guys finally made it to Algernar's grave, and you are now shooting at the Cyber Knights. Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
The obviously not cyber.
The
Knights.
obviously not Cyber Knights. Yes, that's right.
Look, I'm not that good at reading people, and I could read their bullshit.
Because they're all sick.
We
sick.
could be.
They got the Omami virus.
But this is where we will pick up next
All
time.
right.
Technically, this is where we were supposed to go last time, but that's okay. This is a very, you guys, even though it is an adventure, it is still very sandboxy in how you can approach pretty much everything you do in it. So I always try to be prepared to turn left when I'm looking for you to go to the right. But yeah, don't forget to vote on the plot hooks so I can make sure that I take you guys in the directions you want to go through this campaign, because to me the best campaigns are always the ones that, you know, the players, you know, feel like they had a hand in kind of picking some of the themes and whatnot, and that are also plotted out over a long time. They become much more rewarding. So thanks for playing, guys. We'll pick up here in 2 weeks.
Later.
Thanks.
2 and 2.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.